Welcome back to another episode of Vancouver Canucks Franchise Mode. For whatever reason, the past couple seasons we have simulated terribly. Haven't had one good season since having this beast squad. 94, 92, 92. Definitely a good team. Last season I believe it was 95, 93, 92. But it's time to do something about the team. Go big or go home. It's going to be a huge episode. Tons of trades and signings and tons of moves that are going to be made. This is the team we got, though. Goalies. We're good on goalies. Thank God, finally we have a team that's good on goalies. Now, Carey Price might actually drop. He went up to an 84, so he might be good, but his potential is an AHL starting goalie. Hopefully he doesn't drop off. I'd like to keep him as that backup, but we don't have to worry about goaltending. Defense, we got 5 solid guys. We got Wingels, Gabranson, Tramkin, Tanev, Yolovi. I'm going to address the defense later in the video. Right now, we got to address the forwards, specifically the top 6. The bottom 6, right now, we have it pretty well filled out. We can make a few trades or signings if need be. However, we need to address the top 6. Guaranteed coming back next season for the top line is Forsberg and Russelin. Forsberg simulated pretty decent. Last season, I believe he had 60 points, 66. The most on the team last season. 34 goals. I believe if you put him with other people that can simulate well, he can get up to 70, 75. So I'm very comfortable keeping him. Russelin, I'm going to give him another season. I mean, puck skills 5, shooting 5, 87 offensive awareness. I definitely think he has the chance to simulate well. Defensively, he's even quite decent everywhere. He's good everywhere. For whatever reason, though, he hasn't been simulating well. Only 9 goals in 2 seasons, which really makes no sense because he's got a good shot. 90 accuracy, 88 accuracy. I don't understand that at all, but, maybe we can change him to a two-way forward. Sniper, I don't know, but I'm going to keep him for another season. I still have faith. He could get better. 22, he probably won't, but he has a chance to get better in the off-season. Now, we need that top-line right winger. We tried it with Kane. It didn't work out. I'm going to be going after a guy from the New York Islanders. Oh, shit, that was anticlimactic. Clicked on the Preds. From the New York Islanders, Joshua Hosang. Right now, he is not happy. He's got a big contract, but he is in the middle of his prime, 28 years old. He simulated semi-decent last season. He didn't have a good season, 59 points. But before that, since he got to the NHL, 52, 66, but then 74, 84, and 75. He just had a bad season last season. I believe we can get him back to that 75 to 85 type point range. I'd like to get him on the team. They are a rebuilding team, actually, which is kind of weird, so I don't think they'd be opposed to shaking up the roster. Plus, he's not happy. He's not disgruntled. I don't think he'd be against a trade, but he also wouldn't be, for it. He's on the middle ground. I think it makes reasonable sense. Now, Patrick Kane would obviously be going back. Number 1, we got to get rid of him, and he's got a good amount of trade value. Second reason, a bit of cap swapping going on here, right? We need to dump that $8 million. Another piece going back is going to be Edler. I really don't want to trade him. I liked him from the moment we drafted him. I really liked him. Swedish player. I like Swedes, but he just doesn't simulate well. For whatever reason, again, defensively he's good. Offensively he's good. I don't understand it, but another guy that doesn't simulate well. 47, 48. It's not necessarily terrible, but only 8 and 7 goals, not what we need. And he's a year older than Russelin as well. So give Russelin maybe one more season to prove that he can simulate well. These two guys, that might go through. I don't know. Let me try it. I don't think it will yet. Not sufficient at all, which is fine. We have a lot more to give up. Another guy I want to try and put in here, if they can accept his salary, is Havelid. $5 million. Now, he's a good player, but $5 million for a third liner, that's no bueno. And we need that salary cap for the plans I have for the team. That's going to be huge if we can dump that $5 million. It looks like we're giving up more trade value than them. And just in case they come back saying, oh, it's no brainer, like they sometimes do, I'm going to ask for a 3rd round pick. So Sweden just a touch. Wow. I didn't expect to get that 3rd round pick. I just put it in just in case we could get it. And apparently we can. So, Kane, Edler, Haverlead, a 4th for Joshua Ho-Sang, and a 3rd round pick. Definitely giving up a lot, but we are also getting a lot back. A 91 overall Ho-Sang, who has proven to simulate well. Let's propose a trade. Oh, Sweden at just a touch again. Come on. Okay, I'll give you a 5th round pick as well. Trade a bit low. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to give up any picks. I guess we're not going to get the 3rd round pick, but I will ask a 4th, a 5th, a 6th, and a 7th. We should be able to get all that. Yes, there we go. We get Joshua Ho-Sang. I'm not done there. I am not done there. That's one player. The top line is done, right? That is the top line for next season. We got Ho-Sang, Rutherland, and Forsberg. 89, maybe 90, maybe 91. You never know. And a 91. Very nice. I like the look of that. We got the playmaker Ho-Sang, the playmaker Rutherland, and the sniper Forsberg. I might change Rutherland to a 2-way forward, actually. Just because he has the defense. He has the physical aspect. I don't know. Maybe that will help him simulate a little bit better. Not too sure about that. Let me know on that. So that is the top line done. Now the second line, not looking good. Now Horvat, I was actually doing my scouting. He jumped back up to a second liner. And if we can get stud wingers around him that can simulate well, I have no problem having him there. He hasn't been proven to simulate well, but the defensive aspect and the penalty kill aspect and just the 2-way game, I'm very comfortable having him if we can insulate him with the right pieces. That 87 faceoff is huge because, let me go to Rutherland, he's only got 76. So at least when we got a top 2 line out there that's going to be playing a lot of minutes, at least one of the lines can win a lot of faceoffs. That's big for me. Plus the penalty kill, he's great on the penalty kill. That 90 poise, he might be a clutch player in the playoffs. Obviously, we don't know. We haven't even got there yet. But we got to find the right wingers to put around him. Incoming trade number 2. Detroit. Again, thank you. I might have said thank you to people that I don't think I have. But thank you to everybody who commented. It made my scouting a lot easier. I got a lot of great feedback from all of you guys. Somebody pointed out Ballard. I didn't, but check this guy out. Check him out. No homo, but everything is very good. A first liner again. We're going to have 4 first liners. That might be a bit much, but if you have a first liner on the second line and you play him on the power play, they won't get mad about the time on ice. And we get him on 2 years at the minor league deal. That is a huge selling point for me. Plus, it's okay that we have 4 first liners because at least one of our second liners, being Horvat, is a little bit under he's not as good as you'd want. 85 overall, not the ideal second line center. So it's nice that we're going to have actually a huge stud winger to kind of even out that negative we get with Horvat. Now, looking at Ballard, let me show you. There's only one bad thing about his stats. He only has 81 puck control. 90s for shooting, 90 for senses, 90s, two of them in puck skills. Passing's 90, 81 puck control. That's the only kind of setback. Defensively, he's good. Physical, he's durable. Good skater. Now, if you look at his stats, 60 points. He's only played 1 season, though. And he's 21. So, unlike Rutherland, I have faith that he can grow to get to be maybe a 90. You never know. But only 1 season in the NHL, 60 points. I like it. I have faith he can simulate well. Now, discipline and poise is pretty shit. But, once again, he's only played 1 season in the NHL. And, once again, they are a rebuilding team. Now, the thing about this, we might... Now, I haven't... like every trade I never try it before the episode begins. Now, Malmstrom. I might have to give up Malmstrom. But the two guys I'm definitely looking to give up are both Connor and Nylander. They don't have a place on the team. And the second liners, technically, but they're not elite second liners, right? Now, it's tough to give away Connor because I like his senses category, defense as well, but since we're going for that stud 89s, 88s on the second line, we can't afford to have 86s on the third line. It's not going to work out because we're going to just end up having too much cap space trouble. We're dumping 5.6 and 5.8 million. That's an extra like 10, 11, 12 million we're dumping of salary. This isn't going to go through as it is. Now, Lowe. This guy, we might end up giving up right now. He's a top 6 potential player. Now, actually, oh yeah, one other thing is the defense aspect of the team. Now, I was looking at Merkley. 2385 offensive defenseman, an absolute stud of a defenseman, but I don't like that shot blocking and stick checking. And for whatever reason, players on my team, they never grow once they get to like 23, 24. The growth just stops. So I don't expect that defense to get any better. Defensive awareness is fine, but stick checking and shot blocking, especially for a guy that's going to probably be at least 86, I don't like it. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to address defense later in the episode. So we got Ballard, Connor, Nylander, and Lowe. Will that go through? We're giving up a lot, but we're giving up 286s for an 88. Maybe even better than that. Let me see, will that go through? Trade rejected. Woefully insufficient. Okay, like I said, we might have to give up Malmstrom, and we might have to take something back. I'd prefer to keep him, though. I'd prefer at least just to have that one great prospect in the system. We could give up a first-round pick. I wouldn't be against it. Do they want it, though? They don't want it. Like, they don't really want a lot here. I could give up a fringe goalie. Yeah, I could give him up for sure. I'll give up Bork. And then players, do they want any prospects? We do have a top 9 Jaeger. I'll give up him. If we can make this deal go through, that would be nice. Zach Smith, no. Once again, I'm just going to ask for a draft pick. I don't know if we can get it to go through, but just in case, let me propose a trade. Woefully insufficient. Okay, what about just that? Nope, not going to go through. So I'm going to add the first round pick. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to have to give up Malmstrom. Let me propose trade. Still insufficient. Wow. Yeah, it's just the fact that they don't want anybody we're giving up. That's the only thing that really is holding us back right now. So Malmstrom, like I said, it's time to go big. I'm going to put Malmstrom in. I'm going to take Lowe out of it, though. I'm going to take Lowe out. So Malmstrom, Nylander, Connor for Ballard. We could probably get something back. I don't even know what we need. Do they have any depth of forward? I wasn't expecting. No, they don't really have anybody. I could get a defenseman, but I'm going to say no. And I'm going to... Oh, I didn't even know. They have Stetcher. Wow, $6 million. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I didn't re-sign him. $6 million. I can't be against it. Those stats, yeah, I can't be against it. But, no, I don't want to get Stetcher back. He betrayed us. I'm going to say no to that. But, let me try and get draft picks back. I'm not going to get them for this season. Holy, that's actually a lot of value. Yeah, they want to give it up. I'll take that first round pick. And I'll see if I can get a third round pick as well. So Malmstrom, Nylander, and Connor for Ballard. That first round pick might turn out to be a top pick as well. And a third pick, will that go through? Rejected. Take away the third. Rejected isn't sufficient at all. Really? Let me give up a third round pick here. Will that change your mind? Rejected. I mean, now I'm actually interested in that first round pick here. Let me trade away Lowe. If I can get that first round pick by adding in Lowe, I'll make that deal. Because, I mean, guaranteed we can get a better prospect than him with that first round pick. And the chances of that being a top pick make it worth it. Let me try the deal a bit low. Okay, we got the deal done. two huge deals to start off the episode, a third-round pick. So, Connor, Nylander, Malmstrom, Lowe, a third-round pick for Ballard, and a first-round pick. Oh, Sweden adjusted touch. That was anticlimactic. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to give up a second-round pick. That's fine. I'm upgrading a second to a first-round pick. Proposed trade accepted. There we go. Holy crap. The top six is looking very nice. We now have Hosang, Russelin, Forsberg, Ballard, Horvat. We don't have that sixth forward, which is fine. Let me go to free agency now. We have $28 million in cap space still left over. Wow. To fill out that top six, we need a second liner. Gonna go for Nikolai Ehlers. Now, three main reasons I want him. Number one, statistically, he's very good. Senses category, I love it. Puck skills, I love it. The shot is decent. Defense, I love it. He's semi-durable. So statistically, I'm a big fan. The second big reason, he's a second liner and an 87. We're gonna have a first liner, a kind of underperformed second liner, and then an actual second liner in Ehlers. So, very nice second line. And look at the points. He simulates like a beast. 70. Now, in fairness, that he might have been playing with like Liney and Sheffield, but still, 70 points is huge. And since we have so much money to spend, I'm going to offer him 1 year deal. Just a 1 year deal for like $10 million. Because next season, we can sign him on a team-friendly deal. So it's not going to be too much of a hassle. And we're going for the cup. So, my reasoning logically, we're going for the cup. I'm going to offer you a 1 year contract, If we don't win the cup, we can always just go back to retooling. But really, I'm looking forward to signing him back to the team. There we go. $10 million, and we have the cap space to afford that. So we now have $18 million. We still have a defenseman spot to go after. Dougie Hamilton, an 89. I'm going for it. I told you, huge moves to be made. I'm going for it. 90 offensive awareness, 90 passing, a good shot. Once again, I need good simulators. It looks like he can simulate well. We traded away Drew Doughty a couple seasons ago, so we're going to miss that 60 to 70 point guy, but a solid 45 to 50 point D-man, definitely a good replacement. Plus, defensively, 5-star. He's definitely serviceable in the defensive end as well. Maybe not the best shot blocker, so maybe not the best penalty killer, but he's an offensive defenseman. I really like him. He's durable, great skater. Yeah, I definitely want to go after him. I could go after a guy like Hamonic, but he just doesn't have the offense, and compare him to Hamilton. It's night and day, right? Defensively, he definitely has the edge, but yeah, I'm gonna go for Hamilton. Plus, a few years younger than Hamonic. 31 for Hamilton. We're gonna get at least 2 seasons of full value. Once again, I'm gonna offer him just a 1 year deal. Okay, 1 year deal. Now, the thing about Ehlers, I'm definitely looking to keep him. But for Hamilton, now, if we don't re-sign either Hamilton or Forsberg, if we don't re-sign either of them, it's not going to be the end of the world. It really isn't going to be, because we're getting them for free. The only thing we're trading money. So if we can't afford to re-sign them next season, it will be okay. But for this season, I'm going all in. I'm getting Hamilton as well. So we got Hamilton and Nikolai Ehlers hopefully coming to the team. Approached. We got, go to all skaters. We got Hamilton and Nikolai Ehlers. Wow. So I definitely think we are groomed for a Stanley Cup. We definitely are. If these guys re-sign, I'm taking a big chance, by the way. But since usually when you pay them like $10 million, even if it's just for one season, usually they acknowledge you're giving them a shit ton of money, so they accept it. So I'm counting on them to accept it. I'm counting on it heavily. Come on. Perfect. We get Nikolai Ehlers, And Dougie Hamilton, let's go! Holy crap! 95 offense, 94 defense, 92 goaltending. Damn right. Damn right. Holy shit. I'm not done. We got a few more trades to make still. I did a lot of pre-scouting, as you can tell. I wanted to make sure the episode will go smoothly, just because of how many trades I'm gonna make. So, this is what the team's looking like. Goaltending, 90 overall. Oh, shit, anticlimactic. Let me sort it. 90 overall, Demko. 84 price. Maybe drops off. Hopefully not. If he does, we have the right pieces to trade for a backup. I mean, 2 fringes, a low fringe, a starter goalie. We'd have the pieces to trade. A backup. We can trade for a backup goalie if need be. Defensively, we got Yolovy, Hamilton, Tanev, Gabranson, Trampkin, Wingles. Very nice defensive core. Not as good as we had a couple years ago, but, I mean, fucking fantastic nonetheless. Forwards, we got Hosang, Ruslan, Forsberg. Second line, Ballard, Ehlers, Horvat. Third line, on the bottom 6, Sutter, Marner, Pajot, Lazar. That's 4. Now, Janmark, I don't even know where he came from. I don't know why he's a 83, but he doesn't have the defense. Neither does Andre, whatever his name is. They have good overalls, but not good defense. We have the offense now. We just need a couple shutdown guys on the team for the bottom 6. Buffalo. They had a guy, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think they had a guy I was interested in going after. Let me check out. Guggenthans. Was he? I don't think he was it. Grenland. Okay, I found one of them. Apparently, I didn't do too good of a job on the depth. Had to make a cutscene. My bad. I would have liked it to go a bit more smoothly, but nonetheless, Smith Pelly on the Chicago Blackhawks. I found him. Technically a third liner, but he's primed for the bottom line. 3 years on an affordable deal, though. It is 3 seasons, but we can always trade him in the second year of the contract if need be. But pretty affordable, and look what we're getting out of him. A good power forward. He's not the best defensively, but he definitely isn't a liability. Good poise as well. He's just a well-rounded, good power forward. So, I'm going to go after him, and they're a rebuilding team. So, it makes sense to go after a veteran like that. Let me just check out what I can give to them. I guess I could give them like a 3rd round pick. A 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick, and another 4th. Would that work for you, Chicago? Let me try. Rejected. I don't want to give up a 2nd round pick. Let me try 2 3rd round picks. That should go through. For Smith Pelly. Still no. I mean, they don't want him. They don't want what I'm giving them. Do they want any goalies? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can just give him a goalie. There we go. Let me give him, I don't even know. Let me give him Bork. Well, what the fuck? Where'd Bork go? I thought I clicked A. There we go, Bork. That's maybe 1-for-1. Yeah, okay, just a 1-for-1 deal. A fringe goalie for Smith Pelly. And I found the other guy. I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of stuff to remember on players. I forgot the bottom guy that I wanted to go after. But I found the other guy. Another trade on Carolina. Now, another rebuilding team. And they have a very interesting forward. Sebastian, I believe. Yeah, Sebastian Aho. Apparently, he's an asshole. I don't know. He's from Finland. Very interesting. He's a sniper, but he's got 86 defensive awareness, 87 stick checking, 82 shot blocking, 87 durability. He's good body checker. He has good strength, and he's aggressive. Good puck skills. The only thing, he's not much of a shooter. I don't get it. He's got everything but the shot. I mean, he's got the power, but, I mean, 79 accuracy, 81 accuracy. I don't know what's going on with him, but a great player. He simulates, 35, 23, 24, 20. If we can just get a 25 season out of him, that's good, because I also know we're going to get defense out of him. I might end up changing him to like a 2-way, actually, is what I'll probably do. He's 5'11", 180, so he's really small, but I'm probably going to change him to a 2-way player. I'd like to go after him. He does have a bit of value, though. For a fourth liner, that's a lot of value, but like I said, we're going for it. I don't know what we have to trade. We're pretty low on pieces to give out. We have another fringe goalie. That's not going to go 1-for-1. Do we have any defensive prospects we can give away? Let me go by value. We do have a top 6 D-man, and they do want him. What if we do this deal? Now, actually, no, let me do one thing. They're giving up a forward. Let me see. Do we have a forward to give them? A prospect? We have a top 9. What would they want? Let me just check. Do they have a goalie and do they have defense? Whatever they don't have, I'll give them. Doesn't matter to me. They actually, okay, they're old though. What about D-man? Do they have any defense? They have a few defensive prospects, so I'll give them the goalie. I'll take out the D-man, top 9, and a fringe goalie for Aho. Trade accepted. We finally have the team that will win the cup. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I mean, we better have the team that's going to win the cup. Holy crap. I mean, just a crazy episode, I know. Let me take a look at manage roster. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't go to morale from here. I don't know why. We might have gone past. We might not have an opportunity to talk to a few people. I should have done that before free agency. Let me see who wants to talk. Whole thing. He still wants to, actually. Okay. Glad to join the team. Demanding, I suppose. No impact. Ellers, okay. Demanding. No tone. And Pajot. Trading away Haviland. Well, too bad. He did shit. No impact. Okay. So is anybody mad on the team? So, okay, he's AHL, perfect. Oh, Marner. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't like Price. That's interesting. But, so, everybody but Marner is at least happy on the team. 82 chemistry, which is actually kind of surprising. I didn't think it would be that high since we made so many moves. Yeah, we brought in some quality players, but we gave out a lot of quality as well. Wow. I want to see how everybody does in the offseason. I hope Rutherland and Ballard can have good growth. So just one more thing before I do the rest of the offseason. Just to show you, just a bunch of prospects that might end up being something. We got a 21-year-old bottom 6 grinder, 78. We got a top 6 D-man, 21 at 78 overall. We got a top 6 D-man, 22 at 76. Top 4 D-man at 19 at 75. Top 9 forward, 74 overall at 21. Top 6 D-man at 19. Top 6 forward at 19. Now, some of them might be OFAs. Actually, none of them are. Okay, so all of them are UFA. I should get basically all of them, just to give you a heads up on some of the moves I'm making. And so, accepted. That should be everybody in a few days. No, there should be a couple more. Yeah, accepted. Okay, one person rejected. And so one of them rejected. Whatever, it is what it is. We still have $5.3 million in cap space available. And since I'm planning, at least, to have a pretty deep playoff run, just in case of defensive injuries, Tanner's getting up in age, Branson's getting up in age, you never know, we might get an injury. So I'm going to go after this Anderson guy. 5-star defense. Nothing too special, but 5-star defense. He's disciplined, good durability, he's a good skater, a hard shot, not the best puck skills, but, you know, it is what it is. He wants about $2 million. I'm just going to get him on a 1-year deal just for depth in case of a big injury come playoff time. And the defenseman did sign with the team. Perfect. Owner expectations. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So 41 sellouts. Definitely that's going to happen. Fan happiness. That's not on me. That's whether or not you're going to give me enough money. And first in our conference, state of the team champion. Owner happiness is actually terrible right now. I can understand why. We have underperformed terribly. So let me go up to the preseason date and check out the growth of the team. I'm really not too concerned about players growing right now, but, however, I would really appreciate it if Rutherland could improve. Even Ballard. Like, Ballard, he probably will. If the chances of him improving over Rutherland is better because he's 2 years younger. 1 year, maybe. I know he's younger. But I'd like Rutherland to. Just please get better, Rutherland. If you could get to a 91 or a 90, that would be fantastic. If we could get another 90 on the team. Ballard, if he grows, I'll be happy. But I'm not going to be disappointed if he doesn't. So let me go straight to goaltenders. Price actually stayed relatively high. So he's still an 83, but his potential is still AHL starting goalie. By the time we play a full season and a few playoff rounds, he might go down to like a 79. I hope not, though. I hope not. Still an 83. 1.8 for an 83 overall carry Price. I will take any day of the week. And he's got good poise. So, if we have to go to Price in the playoffs, he'll play good, which is nice to see. In the system, we don't have anything, I don't think. Yeah, nobody that's going to be anything big in the league. Let's go to defense. Hamilton, what happened to Yolovy? Why is he 89? What the fuck? So we got Gabranson at an 85, Trampkin 85, Tanev 86, Yolovy, I don't know why. Why would you drop down, you son of a bitch? God damn it. I'm not going to get too mad, though. It is still a top 2 defenseman. Top 2 defenseman, I'm happy. Dougie Hamilton stayed where he is as well. Anderson, still an 81. Technically top 6, but like I said, any injury, he'll be the guy to come up. We still have Philip Lawson, so depth-wise, we are great. In the system, Wingles didn't grow. So he's going to be stuck at that 84, which is fine. That's what I traded him to be. It would be nice if he could get up there, though, but it is what it is. Time to go to the NHL. Forwards, okay, Rutherland isn't here. So, Hosang, still a 91. Forsberg, 89. Ehlers, 87. Horvat, 85. Still a second liner, by the way. Nice to see that. Sutter, Aho. So nobody really changed. At least anybody here. Everybody stayed what they should be. Let's go to the system. Please, can I get it? If I could see a 90, my day will be made. Ah, son of a bitch. So none of them grew. They didn't grow at all. I didn't expect Rutherland. Why don't you grow? Come on. Oh, well. 89, 88 is fine. I'd like to see that puck control get up to like an 85, and I'd like to see Rutherland get to a 90 or a 91. Too bad, but still. 2 first liners. I can't complain that much. In net, we got Thatcher, Demko, and Carey Price. Offensively, we got Forsberg, Rutherland, Hosang, Ehlers, Horvat, Ballard, Aho, Marner, Lazar, Smith-Pelly, Sutter, Pajot. Do you think we should trade Pajot for maybe a grinder? I know we have, the top 6, a power forward, 2-way, playmaker, sniper, playmaker, 2-way forward, power forward, 2-way forward. I don't know if it's going to hurt having that playmaker. What's his point production like? He's around a 40-point guy, so, maybe it would be helpful to have a playmaker on that bottom line, but if you think I should trade him for somebody else, but the thing is, he's got good defense. Like 85, 82, 84, 85, 74, it's fine. He's not bad defensively. Defense, we got Yolovy, Hamilton, Tanev, Trampkin, Wingles, Gabranson. Let me know what you think I should do with the lineup. Do you think I didn't do the power play yet? I'm gonna do that off of recording. Takes a while to do all of this. So power play, penalty kill. What should I have? I like the lineup we got. I definitely do. I think we are definitely playoff, if not Stanley Cup abound.